Group number 1, what's up? Happy Mother's Day, guys. What did you guys do today? Me, we were gonna go out to eat, but I think they just decided to do a crab boil today, so we're gonna go fuck up some crabs in a little bit. And look at my nails, guys. Look at my freaking nails. Aren't they so cute? I mean, I did that, honey. I did that. Okay. So anyways, yeah, group number 1. We're gonna be doing what's the gossip? The tea gossip slander. Tea/gossip/slander. Alright. I'm using the Doodle Tarot. It's a funny word. Doodle. What's the tea gossip slander? Group number 1. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Whoever this energy is that's talking, it's like they're regretting something that they said. They may have said something that they can't, take back or like separate themselves from in regards to you or whatever. Something like that, okay? But yeah, whatever this person said, they like wish they never would have said it, okay? Or they're worried about how their words may come back over time or something like that, okay? So you guys got this 9 of Cups energy, which says luck, pride, accomplishment. And you got the 6 of Cups, which says memories, nostalgia, looking back, reflection. Something in your life is emotionally fulfilling you right now, or you could be being perceived that way, okay? It could be in regards to like, a soulmate relationship or a soul family, your tribe, you know what I'm saying? Those people who vibrate the same way you do, those people who want the same things that you do and all that good stuff. So it feels like whoever this energy is that's like talking, they feel separated or they feel left out or not included in whatever this dynamic of your soul tribe is, okay? Or they're feeling like they're been left out, or they're feeling like whatever they said is the reason or the cause of it, all right? So right off the bat, yeah, this person's very, very regretful. They could have said some things out of spite or out of anger or out of whatever broken place they were in at the time, okay? But I don't know, it's like whatever they said, they gotta stand on it, right? Or it's like they can't play both sides of the fence, or they can't go back and say, oh, I take it back, takesy backsies or something like that, right? Dependence, smothering, emptiness, nosiness. This could be a feminine energy here. This Empress in the reverse could be a mother figure, your mother, or if you have children with the feminine energy like this, all right? And the King of Swords and the Upright came out as well, so you guys may have been like with this feminine, dealing with this feminine around her, related to her, or something like that. I do feel like that's the one who's coming out in this regretful energy because she's being left out of a dynamic after, you know what I'm saying? Something about her being prideful. She's very prideful with her words or something like that, or she spoke from a place of being prideful. Number 1. These cards are tiny. 10 of Swords. Yeah, this feminine energy, or the gossip is about this feminine energy being cut out of a dynamic because she was a backstabber or in this devil energy. She could have had some kind of addiction. It says materialism, playfulness, and feeling trapped. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if it's gossip about a breakup. If it's between you and this feminine energy, or she's separated from somebody, and then there's a bit of speculation about the reason why, or you know what I'm saying, if the reason why is already known, it could be being discussed, okay? I do feel like this Empress in the reverse energy is kind of being like seen as the bad guy, or, you know, in this gossip, in this slander, you know what I'm saying? She's being painted in more of a negative light here, okay? It could be because of something she's done. It could be because of something she said, some kind of patterns here, addictions, you know, mindsets. Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like the last time I did this topic, I got kind of the same ish storyline here, okay? But yeah, something about this feminine energy, her time is up. Whatever betrayal, you know, nefarious activity she was participating in, it's hot. Because the devil, it's like, it's one thing to be in the reverse, right? But then it's another thing when you have the devil coming out behind you, or your energy is being described as the devil. That's a whole another level of darkness here, okay? So it's giving me like conniving, you know, scheming, plotting. This feminine energy could have been doing, or, you know, she was just on some demon time stuff here. But yeah, there's a turning around of the situation, or people are speaking on how the situation has turned. If you were in connection or linked, tied to this feminine energy, people could be speaking on how you're taking your power back. There's also speak on how this could have been an abusive situation. Yes, I don't want you to come downstairs. Yeah, something about you taking your power back from this feminine energy, and something about undergoing some kind of abuse at her hand. It could have been over a long period of time. It, you know, doesn't necessarily have to be physical abuse. It could have been some kind of psychological or emotional abuse here, okay? So yeah, I feel like people, you know, are maybe rooting for you, or feeling like you've done the right thing by separating yourself, or by deading this connection here, okay? But yeah, that's what I feel like people are saying, like, it's time for you to be selfish, or, you know, you finally stood up for yourself, or you finally put your foot down in regards to this feminine, especially if that's like your mom, okay? On Mother's Day. What's the tea, gossip, slander? Queen of Wands in the upright. Page of Cups. There could be talk about a new love here, a new love relationship, or the beginning of a relationship. Some good news here, or, you know, a connection, spiritual or otherwise here, with that word spirituality, creativity there. Yeah, something about a new opportunity or a new beginning here with the Queen of Wands in the upright. Or the gossip could be that you're presently or currently working on this situation. You're pouring into it, you know what I'm saying? You're giving to it, you're manifesting here, or you're watching certain things flourish for you in this relationship or this dynamic. And then, you know, there could be some kind of like confusion as well, or people curious about what's currently going on in this relationship for you too, because I feel like they kind of don't know, but there's a element of being nosy. And then it could be this feminine energy that I'm getting up here too that could be involved in this, only because when I pulled it out, it said nosy on there, and then I just picked up on that nosy energy again, okay? So it's something about her not being able to see fully what's going on, or wanting to, or trying to like get in your business, or attain information about, you know, who you're with or what you're doing via other people, all right? Or social media, or whatever the case is. Or I'm also getting this sneakiness with the words, you know what I'm saying? Or almost like trying to make it seem like that's not what's going on here, you know, but that's actually the intent behind this person's communication, or whoever they're talking to, all right? But yeah, there's a lot of nosiness. There's a lot of curiosity around this Queen of Wands person that you could be involved with, or who you could be moving towards presently. And I don't know, people are just wondering about you guys' dynamic, or what kind of relationship you have. And then there's a bit of like confusion, misinformation, lies being spread around there too, because people don't really know. So it's kind of like just making up shit as you go, right? Burnout, exhaustion, restlessness, overstressed. Yeah, see, So it feels like you're giving to something, and people may have an issue with like what you're investing in, what you're pouring in, where your energy is going, you know what I'm saying, where your love is going. So there could be some kind of conflict around this. You know, these energies could be very, very restless. They could be angry, aggressive, causing chaos. I'm noticing on this card the smoke in the background. I don't know why I'm noticing the smoke, but you know, like when there's like a dirt and then there's like a scuffle or you know some kind of disruption, and it's like lifting the dirt in the air. I don't know, y'all, they just be showing me stuff sometimes. but yeah, that's what I'm getting, like this restlessness in regards to this connection and conflict, people overstepping their boundaries, you know what I'm saying, putting their nose where their nose doesn't go, which is kind of the whole subject. But regardless of that, yeah, I feel like it's ongoing like conflict drama, and then whoever these energies are that are in this conflict, you know what I'm saying? Or I feel like it could be your family here, because I feel like they kind of have overplayed their hand or their role, you know what I'm saying, in your decisions. So that's why I kind of feel like it's family, because who else, right? But yeah, that's what it feels like. They're like overly concerned, you know what I'm saying? Overly worried, overly involved in causing themselves burnout because of it. And then there's some kind of like conversation, arguments, miscommunications here that you may either be involved in or may not be involved in, but they're still happening, okay? What is the tea gossip? Slander. 3 of Swords, healing from trauma, overcoming depression, forgiveness, and letting go. There could be energies here that don't want to let go of you, or, you know, I'll say people that you may have been romantically involved with, especially if you were married here too. Somebody is talking about that. You know, the money, the breakup, the divorce, the splitting up of assets, splitting up of finances, or somebody going through a financial loss here as a result of whatever this breakup was. And then especially if this is, you know, the family. I keep getting the family. So I don't know, something could have happened here which caused like a split or like a breakdown. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, like a split down the middle or something like that. Or, you know what I'm saying, people taking sides or going against one another because of they have like differing opinions and different views, and they just can't come to like a common ground or come to some sort of understanding between one another. So this could be happening in a family. And then there's energies that could be like heartbroken about this, or sad, or, you know, having a hard time just releasing that control. And then there's also like energies who you may have been romantically involved with here, who also have issues with letting go of control, you know, and moving on from the past, forgiving, healing. It's a refusal to hear or working on that. Or this could be being said about you right now, that you're healing from a heartbreak, or, you know what I'm saying, a situation full of turmoil and chaos and restlessness. I keep getting that like unsettled, like the dust again, right? Like unsettled dust. I don't know, y'all. But yeah. What is the tea gossip Slander? These cards are kind of hard for me to shuffle them. Skeptical. Okay, skeptical, apathy, negative outlook, contemplation, lack of foresight, delayed opportunity, closed off. You know how like when you let's say you're like working on something, right? Like a project, and then, you know, it may be something out of the box or something out there that people may not understand, but you know what I'm saying, you feel like there's certain people around you who you can talk to about it, or, you know, you felt comfortable around them so far, you know what I'm saying? So it's like moving into this new thing, you could be very excited about it and wanting to talk about it to, you know, your loved ones, the people that you care about. But there's always like that apprehensive energy, right? Like, that's what it's giving, or like this pessimistic, like, I don't know if you should, or, because, you know what I'm saying, they have limited foresight. They don't see your fucking vision and they don't understand it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that projecting that limited view on you, whatever your plans are, whatever you're building or working towards. And then it's like something about not allowing that energy to cause stagnation for you in this as well. Or, you know, overly caring too much about people's opinions because of the position that they hold in your life. And there's like a thing of you kind of learning how to break away or separate from being so overly concerned with other people's opinions about your choices, right? So I said all that to say, you know what I'm saying, whatever you're working on or manifesting, building, whatever your future plans are, these energies may, you know what I'm saying, not fully understand and be expressing skepticism because of that, okay? But Spirit is saying, you know, they can't see the whole picture, so you shouldn't let someone else's limited perception limit your own, okay? And they're saying trust your vision, trust that you know where you're going, and you get what I'm saying. The rest is just gonna have to fall in line behind that, guys. All right, so yeah, that's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought. Don't forget to like this video. I love and appreciate you guys so much. I really do, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, group number 2, what's up, guys? Happy Mama's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Do you guys want to know where my mother is on this lovely Mother's Day? In Africa. I don't know why she went to Africa. We'll tell her I said come back. I'm just kidding, y'all. I did text my mama today, even though she's across the world. All right, y'all. What's the gossip, slander, /T/gossip/ group number 2? What's the T? Gossip, slander, Page of Swords. You got some energies that are like monitoring spirit. And I hate that word so much because there was like somebody who used to say that shit all the time, and they just played the word out for me so bad to where like it just annoys me every time I hear it. But I'm hearing it, monitoring spirit, okay? So whoever these energies are that are could be looking on your social media or something, or keeping an eye out. I'm even getting a gang stalking or discussing amongst the group while they're spying, okay? So we're starting out strong with this energy right here. Vigilance, use your head, energetic, talkative. I feel like you've drawn a lot of people's curiosity to you because of your personality and because of your energy. And not only that, but because you guys are very determined, you're very focused, you have a lot of energy, and you are like wielding this energy or using this energy in a creative way or in order to manifest more. You know what I'm saying? So because I feel like you guys are almost like a whirlwind or something like that, or like your energy is like a gust of wind. I'm seeing, I don't know, but it's like, yeah, I'm seeing the wind. I even see the wind on this card right now. Mr. T, gossip, slander, group number 2. Protective, conservative, Knight of Wands. So these energies, some of them that are like observing you are observing you because they want to approach you, or they could want to establish something with you, a connection here. We got this King of Pentacles in the reversed, who's in debt. Okay, he's in debt, or he's trying to financially recover himself at this time or something like that. This energy could, you know what I'm saying, be focused on you, wanting to approach you or speaking about this, talking about it, gossip. This person could have like a lot of sexual energy towards you, or they view themselves as wanting to like invest in something with you. This person could be wanting to invest their time with you, or you know what I'm saying, speaking about that. We got the Fool in the reverse, holding back, recklessness, gullible, distracted. So this is a past energy, okay? It's past energy because gullible, right? Like you will be gullible if you haven't figured out this person's patterns yet, or you just have to be plain old like not paying attention at all, right? Or this person could be counting on you to still be in that like gullible energy that you may have been previously before you figured out that they did have distortions in their energy, okay? But yeah, you know, this person could be very, very reckless, or them planning or wanting to approach you, even though it's something that they're speaking about, that it's something that is also very, very spontaneous. So I feel like this person could be talking about wanting to reach out to you, see you or something, and then one day out the blue, they just like actually do it after like talking about it, okay? But yeah, I feel this person's coming on hot and heavy with a lot of like passionate, you know, lustful energy, or wanted to approach you or to gain your interest, to gain your attention in order to, excuse me, wanting to gain your attention with their sexual energy, or by like stirring up your sexual energy, or like to attract you to them or something, okay? What's the tea, gossip? Slander. 5 of Wands. This person is coming from a chaotic environment. Like, they could have been involved in some kind of conflict here in their personal life, you know, in their environment, in their reality. Something could have recently like fallen apart, you know. Falling, I keep hearing falling. I don't know if this person's falling, or they feel like they're falling, or they fallen, or something like that. And it's like they're trying to get away from that, step away from that energy, or get out of it completely. I do feel like this person is a bit of like a drama king in a way, to where they do stir up a lot of trouble around them, or, you know, a lot of unrest, or a lot of confusion, you know what I'm saying? A lot of he said, she said, a lot of, you know, confusion, and like telephone, right? So whatever, I do feel like this person has stirred up some kind of like conflict, some destruction in their own reality. This could be, you know, reflecting in this person's finances right now as well, or why they're going through what they're going through. And then it's this kind of thing of like, I don't know what happened. Like, who did it? Oh my God, how did that happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, just throwing fucking rock, hiding their hand. And it just seems like in all their interactions and all the relationships this person's in, their friendships, their relationships with their family, it's like they just leave a bad taste in people's mouths, okay? And I feel like you already know this about this person, but they're just hoping that you will like turn a blind eye to this behavior here, or like you will overlook it. Yeah, they want you to think down here, not up here. I'm telling you. What's the tea, gossip, slander, number 2? Yeah, this is about this person. Like, all this gossip is about this King of Pentacles in the reverse. You could be him. You could be his King of Pentacles in the reverse. But a lot of this is about loss. Like, it's a lot of talking about losing finances, being in a tough spot, you know what I'm saying, being denied from a position, being demoted, or just not getting the job altogether, losing rank, losing position, you know what I'm saying? And there's also this person has a reputation of being lazy. I mean, I'm just gonna put it out there. People feel like this person is in this spot they're in right now because they're lazy, or they just don't want to do the work. All right, or it's like they're slacking off in areas where they could have been putting in the work all this time, and now they're like trying to play catch up. All right, so, but yeah, I don't think that's you guys, but I do feel like there's people talking about that person, and I feel like it's not you because this person's wanted to approach you. What's the tea, gossip, slander? Group number 2. Yeah, so most of this is about this King of Pentacles in the reverse coming out here now, okay? Like I said, this person fell. They're falling. People feel like this person's a fallen star with that star in the reverse, or they've fallen from grace, or fallen from some kind of position here, all right? Or they've lost something, or they're dealing with this loss at this time. I feel like this person may be having like an inner crisis, or like a midlife crisis, or something like that, you know? What else, y'all? it's like this King of Pentacles in the reverse, his energy or like his emotional state, his well-being. People could look at this person and visibly see that they're not okay, that they're not doing well. You know, even if this is something this person's been going through for a while or something that they've been able to hide for a while, they're not able to hide it anymore. So when people look at this person, they get this aura of desperation, of sadness, of grief, of loss, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like all over them. It's like they reek of it, you know, like they reek of sadness. And people are speaking like, you know, did you see so and so? They look really upset, they look really sad, they have something going on, you know. Regardless of what this person's saying out of their mouth, their energy speaks volumes here. Okay, so people are talking about this person in the low emotional state that they're in. And like I said, I feel like this is your ex or somebody from your past. Yeah, and procrastinating, lazy, you know, stubborn, don't want to listen to advice, you know, don't want to listen to other people's perspective. That's a part of the reason why this person is facing financial loss as well, is because of that stubbornness, or that, you know, I know everything, or I don't have to listen to everybody, or, you know what I'm saying, not being open to criticism, or people who care about you, or people who want to help you. Or this masculine, and it's like he didn't fucking listen, or, you know what I'm saying? So now it feels like he's in this place of being stagnant or wanting to come out. I'm hearing needless sacrifice. I mean, I read needless sacrifice. Something about that sacrifice. Like, I don't know, this person may have to give something up or something like that in order to regain that position they were in. Or it's like they owe their debtors. Like, they have people literally at their fucking house, like looking for them, like peeping in the window, like, you owe me money. All right. Just saying it like that. Okay. This person could be running from people because they owe them money. No lie. No lie. And it's like whatever hole this person is in, they can't see a way out of it. They can't see a way out, really. That could also be why this person is wanting to, like, you know, approach you, offer you something, make it seem like they have more than what they have in order to woo you, to draw you in. Here, what's the tea, gossip, slander? Yeah, I don't know if this person is talking about you here too, but this person is talking about, you know, if there's kind of some sort of separation between you and this person, I feel like they want to, like, end it. They want to end the separation, or they want to end the conflict or fight, or whatever you guys have fallen out over. They could be wanting to, you know what I'm saying, apologize. But then at the same time, it's like, I'm not apologizing. No, you need to apologize, because you're the one who did A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you need to say sorry to me first. You know what I'm saying? It's like this pull, this inner pull that this person's going through, where they want to say sorry. Then it's like, no, well, you did X, Y, and Z. And so you need to say, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, oh, maybe I should apologize. Well, they did that to me, though. Why do I have to, you know what I'm saying? It's like this pull. But this person knows that they can't fucking mend the fence until they actually, like, make an attempt to mend it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like inwardly they're being drawn to do this, but externally they have so much pride. It's like, I would rather I would rather do anything than admit that I was wrong. Absolutely not. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. And then it's like, even if they do want to apologize, they only want to apologize because they feel like they're gonna get something from being, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not really sorry. They're just apologizing because they feel like they could benefit from apologizing here. Okay, so I don't know. This could be a part of the gossip, or I just feel like it's this person is talking to themselves. Yo. This person talks to themselves. Okay, this person talks to themselves a lot. Like, they're lonely. Like, they don't have anybody to talk to, so they just talk to themselves about you. And they're afraid, or they feel like they don't know. Yeah, isolated, victimized, helpless, feeling trapped. Like, they're a victim of their own circumstances, right? And then I feel like they've put themselves in a position where it's like, mentally, they can't get out of whatever trap they've placed themselves in here. All right, with all this, you know, whatever they did. But Yeah, like this person is just stuck in a limbo, or, you know, even if they could take action, it's like they can't see clearly or think clearly enough in order to, you know what I'm saying, gain the insight and as to what actions they should take. Okay, they're just all confuddled. They're confuddled. All right, so yeah, they're trapped in a situation they don't know how to get out of, and they're looking at you as if you could help assist them in some way, which you probably can't or would prefer not to. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, the gossip could be about you being in balance or working hard to maintain your balance. Okay, like getting up every day and having to fucking fight in order to keep your vibration high, or you know what I'm saying, even dealing with like family members or other people, or having to draw those boundaries with people, even boundaries people may not understand, or people may view it as you being cold or you just being bitchy or whatever, but it's not even that. It's you being protective over your energy and having to maintain that focus over time. Okay, so people could be saying that about you, and then they're also speaking on this other energy who's like sneaky behind you, who could be trying to throw you off of your balance. Deceit, theft, scammer, cheating. Somebody here could be trying to take something from you, or like I said, just trip you up. It could, I mean, it could be this person with, or these people that are gossiping, slandering could be talking about this too. You know, it's just, and yeah, the death energy. So whoever was in that sneaky slandering, I'm getting slick tongue. I'm seeing a forked tongue. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting like the hissing thing. You know when the snake's tongue like goes up and down when they hiss? I don't know why I'm seeing all that stuff. But yeah, there may have been, you know what I'm saying, somebody slithering around in the background here, saying shit, causing confusion, or trying to cause misfortune towards you or for you. And that energy is here being put to an end with that death card. So people could be talking about that's the end of that cycle, or whoever you were dealing with has been cut out or removed from the equation, you know, or they've been let go of, or you've walked away or moved on from the situation here. Okay, but I do feel like, you know, whoever's talking, they're talking about this sneaky energy that could be trying to like take something from you, or, you know, cause chaos in your life, right? So people are talking about like how you're moving on from this energy and how things are looking up for you. Things could be looking a lot more sunny, you know, abundant. You could have a lot of hope, or, you know, just be very, very like optimistic and happy. And people view that about you and they pick up on that about you. And I feel like, you know, this is also speaking on people seeing how far you've come and seeing, you know, certain things that you've persisted through and came out on top, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of accolades, I feel, or people speaking highly of you, having watched you, seen you go through this, or they just may be aware of, you know, whatever that conniving energy was that was trying to push you over the edge or whatever, y'all. But yeah, that's the gossip tea slander. I'm zen and zen and zen. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like this video. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, group number 3. What's up, guys? What's the dealio? Happy Mother's Day, son. What's the tea, gossip, slander? We had an earthquake yesterday. It was funny because I was like in a good ass mood yesterday morning, and then I woke up and I was like, I posted something, I think I posted something like good morning or it's a great day or something like that, and then an earthquake. And then the earthquake happened out of nowhere. And it was funny because we all had the same reaction. Like we thought we just imagined it. We didn't. We did not imagine it. It was real. All right, y'all. What's the tea, gossip, slander? 4 of Cups in the upright. Somebody could have egg on their face or be feeling humiliated here for missing out on an opportunity with you. They could be like salty about it, you know, bitter. Like I'm getting like grumpy, you know, or just attitude and walk off, or you know what I'm saying, it's like a sour puss or something like that. Yeah, somebody missed out on an opportunity with you and they're embarrassed about it. Okay, So yeah, this may have been something major. I don't know. There may have been a lot of confusion in this situation. A lot of things were unclear to people. You know, there may have been a lot of uh misunderstandings going on between you and this person at this time, or this may have just been an unhealthy dynamic here which you chose to separate yourself from, as you have every right to do. So I feel like things are coming out about this situation or this relationship you and this person may have had. I don't know, whoever this is gossiping, talking, they could just be genuinely curious or just plain old nosy. You know, I feel like there's a lot of confusion, or people are wondering like where the disconnect took place, because from the outside looking in, you may have looked very happy with this person at some point in time, you know? So it's just like, yeah, there may have been things going on in you guys' relationship that you weren't sharing with other people. So when the breakup happened, or the separation of your family or whatever, it was like a shock. It was like a surprise, right? But you separating yourself from this relationship was you cutting a dead weight out of your life, right? So when you cut this person off, things automatically got better for you. You know what I'm saying? Your emotional well-being, your mental state improved once you separated yourself from this person. Your external reality improved as well. You know, you're able to put energy into other things instead of wasting your energy on this person like you were before. So, you know, that's why you were seeing that progress, or that's why you are seeing that progress, is because you cut that anchor off of you, which was that person, okay? Yeah, I don't know, there's speculation on if you're gonna get back with this person, okay? And they do also have like the image or the reputation of being like a player, you know, or somebody who's unserious about everything, somebody who's unserious about everybody, somebody who only involves themselves in dynamics in which they can steal from, or, you know, walk away with everything and leave the other person with nothing, or something like that. I feel like this is how this person treats people in relationships. So there's speculation, or people are like hoping that you don't get back with this person, or, you know what I'm saying, questioning if you really see the real them, or is this a temporary breakup? Are you guys going to get back together? People feel like if you do get back with this person, they're just going to play you again. People are wondering if you smartened up with you separating. I feel like maybe you have smartened up or whatever. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, social climber, jealous, chaotic, and mean. This could be this feminine energy who's running her trapper. King of Pentacles in the upright. Three of Cups. This could be a feminine energy here who has somebody in a third party who's like jealous of you, okay? Or, you know what I'm saying, if she was dealing with somebody that you could be with, or this could be somebody's ex, she could have been cheating on this person, or triangulated them, or, you know what I'm saying, put them up against another masculine energy here, or wanting this masculine energy to like wrestle over her or something like that, or she thought she could have both, you know what I'm saying? There's some kind of energy like this that's around. She's still around though. She's still here. Or this could be who she's talking to or something, or she could be involved in this dynamic somehow, but there's still conversation being had here as well, okay? It could be a party, a gathering, a birthday, a reunion here, somebody's high school reunion or something like that. This may be like a group of friends or something like that. It's a group of people that are talking. All right, and they're all involved in like this conversation, and some of these energies are in the upright and some of them are not, okay? And then some of these energies may have like ties to karmic feminines, whether it be like relative or other kind of relationships here, but they're like right there, okay? So I don't know, some of these feminine energies may feel as if these masculines are focused on you or something like that, and there could be like a lot of gossip around that, or jealousy, you know, mean girl type of shit, slander. Yeah, that's what I'm getting into. That's what I'm getting, like a group of friends, or some people who've known each other for a long time, or they're people you've known your whole life or something like that. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like if these masculine or masculines are interested in you, this feminine or feminines maybe trying to like get in their ear. Okay, there's this Queen of Swords in the reverse, overly critical, pessimistic, manipulative, rude. You know what I'm saying? The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and then the King of Cups. He might as well be a queen in the reverse. Uncaring, repressed, anxious, overly emotional. So I do feel like people have their own fucking internal issues that they could be like projecting outwardly towards you. Or, you know what I'm saying, even if you're reflecting these people's own energy back to themselves, they could resent you for solely just being a fucking mirror or a reflection, or trying to project that on you, or to say that's your energy, right? But let's continue. Tea, gossip, slander, number 3. Six of Swords. Somebody could be moving on from this like toxic friend group or something like that, or you, if you were a part of this group, you're trying to move away from it. Or, you know what I'm saying, if there's like a lot of drama, you know, a lot of mistrust. A lot of mistrust is in like this, I keep saying a group, I want to say like a dynamic, or in the circle. These energies don't really have a whole lot of trust for one another, and somebody's trying to separate themselves from the situation. Or people could be talking about how you've transitioned into like more peace in your life, you know, or wanted that for yourself. Or somebody here could even be like physically moving or relocating here. Okay, people could be talking about you wanting to move away, or to move in general. Okay, what's the tea, gossip, slander? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like somebody's tired of the drama or something, or they don't want to be a part of this anymore. They don't want to be a part of this dynamic, you know what I'm saying? They're tired of the toxicity, the negativity. It's like always like a dark cloud. I don't know if this, whoever this is, this could be you, you know what I'm saying? But whatever this energy is, it's like they had people around them, and they were kind of like, I don't want to say ignorant, but I want to say like oblivious to the effect that other people's negative energy could have onto them, right? Like this person may have felt, oh, well, they're like this. Well, that has nothing to do with me, or that's their problem. But it kind of feels like over time, this person has learned that having these energies around them can affect their energy in a negative way, okay? So, you know what I'm saying? This could be you, or this could be a separate energy that may be tied to you in some way. Just take it, leave it, whatever. But you know what I'm saying, somebody here is separating themselves from a messy dynamic, a messy, you know what I'm saying, situation, in order to seek out their own peace of mind, okay? Or like this person is seeking like permanent peace, or they don't want to always be having their peace constantly like stripped from them because of the people that they have chosen to interact with, or the people that they have around them, or you know what I'm saying, even their family here, okay? Yeah, so I don't know, when these energies here are stuck in the past, regret, not letting go, denial, no self-awareness, doubt, self-loathing, ignored their calling, dependence, smothering, emptiness, nosiness. That's what I'm telling you, yo. Like, one of these masculine energies here that's in the upright is separating themselves from a dynamic, a relationship, or a family with this negative, dark feminine here, or multiple feminines here. It could be mother figures. I got about 3 of them. I just keep getting grouped. I don't know if this is like your town, right? Like I said, somebody was moving. It could be like a town, a small town where like everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows each other's business. You know what I'm saying? Even where I live, it's a big city, but it's still small as fuck, if you get what I'm saying. Like, that's what it's just giving this energy here of like, you know what I'm saying, somebody is entering into a new chapter or walking into a new cycle, and these other people can't go with them. Simple as that, okay? So, you know what I'm saying, if this is you separating yourself from these energies, these people resent you for wanting better for yourself. All right, because it's like they don't see the way forward. They don't see a way forward. And they resent anybody who does, or anybody, yeah, because their vision is limited. You know what I'm saying? What's the tea? Gossip, slander. Group number 3, 7 of Pentacles. If you're working on something or building something, these energies could be hating on what you're building on, or hating what you're building on. Yeah, or trying to delay or trying to stop something you're investing in financially, or something that is going to, you know, flourish for you financially very, very soon. If it hasn't, you know, begun already, you could just be starting to see, you know, your harvest here. But I don't know, I feel like somebody is like aware of this. And then also too, if you separated yourself from somebody, and one of these people, I just keep seeing somebody, because everybody done came out of here now. Like the King of Wands just came out, everybody's here. But one of these energies could be like lonely, or feel isolated without you, or feel abandoned, you know, or, you know, maybe have the perception that you view them as being unworthy. So they could be like dealing with loneliness here, or speaking out of this place of loneliness and bitterness, and that's how it's coming across, or that's how they sound, you know. Like it doesn't matter what you try to disguise bitterness as, it's still bitter, and people can taste it. Okay. Yeah, if you're coming out as the King of Wands, energetic, optimistic. Not they gave me the welcome card. Energetic, optimistic, natural leader, loyal. I want to say loyal. 8 of Cups, abandonment, disappointed. Yeah, whoever this, I'm telling you, like, even if this is your family, you know what I'm saying? This could be somebody's unevolved family, or somebody's family who just refuses to get right? Yeah, so you stepping away from the situation, these people feel abandoned, or, you know, you think you're too good for me, or, you know what I'm saying, or you know, but it's you protecting your own motherfucking peace at the end of the day, and like having to separate yourself from caring about how other people feel about it, because at the end of the day, it's about what's best for you here, okay? Regardless of who has an issue with that or not. Yeah, somebody here could be brokenhearted over this, over you walking away. But you're walking away from a situation that was causing you heartache at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And then if you are in love with somebody else here, I got the Queen of Wands in the upright, and the King of Wands in the upright. You could have met your match. You could have met your counterpart, or, you know what I'm saying? When I say match, I mean like that person that is an energetic or vibrational match to you, right? Or you could be like walking towards this, or walking into this, or, you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like you had the confidence to step away from whatever situation this was, is because you're being divinely guided, and you have that third eye. Yeah, it's like your third eye is open. It's like you're following that, or you're being led or guided by that here, okay? And I feel like whatever you're walking into is a lot of abundance and a lot of happiness here, and just like happy times I see. And especially, yeah, if you're walking into this with this Queen of Wands in the upright, you could end up being very, very, you know, happy, peaceful, content with this person. And I feel like whoever these energies are that you're separated yourself from, are worried about this, okay? And they're feeling regretful. They're feeling regretful for whatever they did that pushed you away in the first place, right? Yeah, and then there's just a lot of fear and anxiety in regards to like where you're headed, what you're doing, and what your future looks like here, okay? All right, y'all, anything else? 2 of Cups. Yeah, if you're like literally in love with somebody, or you're walking to, you know, a relationship, or you're drawing in someone who reciprocates your energy, or who gives back everything that you give here, I don't know, somebody's real anxious about that. Somebody's real anxious about that, because they feel like once you get into this dynamic, they're not going to be able to take anything from you. You get what I'm saying? They're not going to be able to benefit from you in the way that maybe they were benefiting before. Or, you know, it's just like, what do I get out of this? You know what I'm saying? Or where do I fit into this equation? Or what about me? Energy, you know, what about, you know what I'm saying? It's just like looking out for yourself, but trying to look out for yourself off of somebody else's back, off of somebody else's work, right? Yeah, so there's a lot of spying, as this is an ongoing situation, I'm assuming. There's energies here that are watching this happen. Spying obsessively, okay? Like, they just can't fucking look away, or they can't shift their focus. It's giving like a lot of obsession here. Okay, and yeah, look, impulsive, gossiper, haste, and boisterous. So, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's in their ego in regards to the situation, and they're acting out because of that, and they're obsessively spying, okay? But I'm also getting this too. I'm gonna put these cards away as I talk, but I'm getting this with their perception. It's like their perception is skewered, right? Their perception is fucked up. So it's like, even with them spying on you, they don't even really know what they're looking at, because they're fucked up in the head. They're fucked up in the eyes, right? Like, let's say this is a bottle. I'm looking at this. This is a bottle. Clearly, from this person's perspective, they could view this as being like a fucking cell phone or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like their brain and their eyes are not computing properly. So they're not seeing reality in a realistic way, okay? Somebody here could have some mental problems here. Big time. But yeah, y'all, I'm done. I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading and stuff. I love you guys. Like, you guys are the bestest. You guys are the bestest. And I'm gonna post another video in a couple of days, okay? So I'll see you then. Bye.